All right, it is Sunday. The fam is still in town, but I needed to escape for a little bit to go for a run because we have just been eating and drinking like crazy, and I feel like a fat pile of shit, and I need some activity. No, but we actually played some pickleball yesterday, and we've been pretty active, but yes, food and just general routine has been off. So they have a couple more hours here. I'm gonna get a run in, grab some lunch, and then I gotta drop them off at the airport. So I'll check in with you each mile or so. All right, I'll update. We're 2.7K in, mile and a half-ish. Feeling good. So again, this is my long and slow day. I like to get out in the trail, but again, stay fucking flexible. My family's in town. I did not have time to do a trail run and drive there and all this shit. So I put on my fucking shoes. I ran from my house. I'm gonna get a good 45 minutes in, and then we're gonna grab lunch, and then I have to take them to the airport. So please, I'm sorry if this is shaky, please. It's like flexibly consistent. It's like I tell my clients, we'll have some kind of overarching principles. So for this one, it's like, all right, let's get some zone 2 working, but make it work for your life if you can. For example, maybe your family wants to go for a hike. Maybe that will check that box. That's totally fine. It's not always going to be perfect or this universally optimal. Make it optimal for your situation and for your life to still be able to get something in and progressing. And then also just don't stress about it, okay? So anyway, gonna zone back in. And right now, zone 2 for me on the road, usually between 8:50 to 9:30 pace. So I'll keep jamming and check back in a few miles. All right, I had to stop at the fentanyl water fountain again. If you know, you know. So I bought myself some time. Luckily, I'm meeting up with a fam for lunch, and the place is right across the street. So I called the girlfriend and said, hey, can I just meet you there? And I'm just gonna fucking run. Got another about 25 minutes of running, so I'm just gonna accumulate as many miles as I can. Good quality form staying in that zone 2. And we'll see how far we get. I'm maybe about 4 miles in right now, so catch you in a bit. Homeless dude just said, nice tattoo, which I think that's a compliment. Thanks, Mr. Hobo Man. Appreciate you. Just past 9K, like 5.5-ish miles. Rounding in, again, meeting him for lunch, so probably get another maybe mile in, and then I'll call it with that. So check in with you when I finish. All right, that's all, 10.77K. I don't even know, I'll do a full recap. Now here to enjoy some fish and chips over at Sloan's Lake. So I'm gonna enjoy time with the fam because they have about an hour and a half, and then I have to take them back to the airport. But again, balance, got some good quality, and I'm happy with this. Now I'm gonna eat, enjoy some family time. All right, hello. Little run recap. So obviously it's later in the day. Enjoyed the fish and chips with the fam. Drove them back to the airport. It's always so sad. Very much enjoy hanging out with my family and stuff. And they live in Southern California, so I don't get to see them super duper often. So and I wanted to also do this check-in because this shit is important. And again, this is hard. I understand. Life, everything is important, dude. You need to work hard to make money and this, that, and have some sort of purpose and family and shit. It's hard to balance it. This is something that I struggle with, like actually with the balance, and then also just figuring out the balance, you know? I think for me, where I really don't want to have huge regrets on my deathbed, which there's a book called Top Regrets of the Dying, something like that. Very, very good book. You should all read it. But anyway, so I'm always trying to figure out what is this balance or whatever. So anyway, I still wanted to squeeze in, and since it worked out, they were just kind of hanging out at home. I was able to squeeze in a run, which made me, feel good because I was able to spend a lot of time with them and then be able to get a quick run in or whatever. So I'll have a screenshot above, but it ended up being 6.69 miles. Average heart rate is around 145, average pace around 908, which is kind of my easy zone 2 pace and stuff like that. So felt really good with doing that. And then I got some time with family. And then, like I said, just dropped them off at the airport. And now I'm just going to kind of chillax, do a little bit of work the remainder of this Sunday. And then I'm actually going to film right after this my Friday and Saturday video. Yes, out of order, but I want to do that as well too. So I'm going to try to keep doing these everyday type deals. It is a pain in the fucking ass. So if you are watching these, if you are getting any value, please like,
comment, subscribe maybe, shoot me a message, apply for coaching. I don't know, something. But anyway, thank you again for tuning in, and I will be back tomorrow with, should be my Monday upper A workout.